Okay, first piece of news we have to cover, which we're going to get to right now, is this article that I saw today written on Proactive. Now, this is a, don't ask me, the camera's too right, pro-oriented. What do you mean? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I'll add a touch more. There you go. That's a little bit better. Okay, there. Ha ha ha. You want to be a little bit funny. You guys want to be funny? That's fine. Okay, I don't care. So as I was saying, here we go with the article. There's an article written about World Chess PLC. Now, this is a stock that, for whatever reason, don't ask me why, is trading on the London Stock Exchange. So it is a publicly traded company. Keep in mind that if a company is public, the rules and regulations are very different. It says, World Chess to launch APT Tennis Style Global Tour. Now, first things first, what is APT? I mean, it's like, are you trying to get people confused so that they see APT and they want to get interested? Because obviously we all are aware of the tennis tour, which is the ATP, first of all. And it just seems kind of weird, but let's start with the article. Okay. It says, shares in World Chess, which trades on the London Stock Exchange under the symbol CHS, has jumped after it launched a world tour modeled on the APT Tennis Tour, where the biggest stars of the checkered board will battle it out in at least 6 annual open tournaments in major global cities, 2 Grand Slam events, and a year-end championship. Now, what's great about this, you guys, is whether you believe me or you don't believe me, I am somewhat of an insider. I generally have some idea of the going-ons in chess, and this is the first time I've ever heard of this. Now, I have heard about Official Random Event, a series of terms that Jan Buettner, sorry, not Duda. I don't know why I Duda's name in my head. But there's this guy Jan Buettner in Germany who's trying to organize a series of 6-7 events of classical Fischer Random and have a world champion. So I am aware of that, but I have never heard of this before. This is the first time I've heard of it, and it's not going to get any better because I haven't read through the whole article, but I have seen that my name is mentioned, and here we go. It says, the chess promotion and competition organized for the World Chess Tour will begin in 2025 with major stars such as Magnus Carlsen and Hikaru Nakamura, alongside rising talents such as UK 15-year-old Shreyas Royal and 9-year-old prodigy Bodhana Sivanandan, also appearing in weekly high-stakes online tournaments. Now, this is insane, you guys, because obviously, as I mentioned already, I've never even heard of this tour. And so putting my name on it, and by the way, I'm fairly certain that Magnus has not heard of this either, is simply false. It's simply false advertising. Like, it's insane that you could have put out a press release like this. It's like, I'll give you an example. It's like, tomorrow, or not tomorrow, well, I guess I'll just use because it's an example that can't happen, but let's just say tomorrow there's like a 13F filing that comes out. And it comes out that, Warren Buffett supposedly has bought, I don't know, 5% of Tesla. Do you know what's going to happen? Tesla stock is going to rocket to the moon instantly because of that, because that's come out. That's the first thing to point out, is that, like, this is insane because this is completely ridiculous. I've not even heard of this before, and putting my name in this is just really, really unacceptable. Like, putting my name on this, I obviously have nothing to do with this. I've never even heard of it. And then they put Magnus' name on it, so you're like, wow, Magnus and Hikaru are playing, then it's going to be a huge deal, which is why I'm sure the stock is also going up now as well on the day. I could actually check that, but I don't feel like looking at the LSE right now. And it says Bodhana and Shreyas are appearing weekly high-stakes online tournaments. Another part, what are weekly high-stakes online tournaments? I mean, I hate to break it to the people at World Chess, or more specifically Ilya Maranzan, who I think is behind World Chess, but like, high-stakes online tournaments, what? The only high-stakes online tournaments going on right now are on chess.com. If we look at World Chess, for example, I think they've tried to hold some online tournaments. They have not had a lot of success with them. I think they have a women's event weekly, which is doing okay, but overall, they don't have high-stakes online tournaments. So, like, this is really just very, very questionable, in my opinion, if not outright, like, potentially like something more sinister to put my name on this alongside Magnus, because this has nothing to do, as far as I can tell, this has nothing to do with the 960. This is a completely separate venture. Oh, I mean, I'm probably not going to do anything. Market cap of 30 million. I mean, they have no product. 30 million is comical. They have literally no product at all. Bullet Brawl, no. Chess.com has a Champions Chess Tour very specifically. You've got Title Tuesday. Those are the two biggest ones. Of course, Title Tuesday is very minor in the bigger scheme of things, but the Chess Champions Tour is not a joke. The prize fund in that over the course of the year, I want to guess, is probably around $1 million, maybe something like that. But yeah, I'm really confused by this. Why you would promote an event and put Magnus' name on it and my name on it? But this is a little bit different, you guys, because when we look at this, this is a publicly traded company. This is not some random person in Timbuktu, you know, making up some article like Hikaru Nakamura is worth $50 million, where I can't do anything about it. There's a slight difference. So I'm really appalled and shocked by this. Obviously, like, I mean, I assume that this is just a press release or something, but still, we'll also see some more stuff here as we go forward, which says, last month, World Chess took on a new strategic investor, gaming technology consultancy, Blitz Intelligence, FCCO, which bought 1.2 million of shares at a 58.6 premium to the share price at the time to support growing initiatives. Okay. Chief executive Ilya Marazon, the Russian-born Berlin-based entrepreneur who co-founded the company, by the way, this is someone who is close to Kramnik, I'm going to point that out as well, said, it's about time chess reached a permanent position among major sports. He's the guy who organized the match, but the most recent match, the clash of blames between Jose Martinez Alcantara and Vladimir Kramnik himself. So this is already very, very murky, and it says, for the first time, the sport will have a structured tour with short, thrilling formats and major prizes accessible to both elite players and aspiring talents. Now, first of all, where's the money behind this? That's the first question. Like, where is a prize fund listed? Where's a format that's listed? There's nothing actually being put here. There's nothing being mentioned at all. The site that he's saying everything will be played on, that site has a certain Vladimir Kramnik as the chief head of fair play. So already, I think you guys can tell that this is really, really unacceptable and very bad. And this is not going to happen. I would also state very clearly, I think I've said this before, and I don't want to dovetail off onto another topic. But any project that Kramnik is involved with, period, I don't care. Like, even if he shows up anything, I will have no part in any of that whatsoever. I will have no part in any of that. You know, it's like, at some point, I think there was even talk that Kramnik would be playing this world team event in Kazakhstan last year. And just hearing that he was part of a team potentially, I was like, okay, I'm not even going to show up there. So, like, this is just want to point this out. This is very, 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 very bad. For the first time, the sport will have a structure to a short throwing formats and major prize accessible to both elite players and aspiring talents. The tour's point-based ranking system will create clear pathways for players to climb their rankings, so the plan goes, culminating in a showdown among the world's top 8 players for the World Chess Tour Champion title. Okay, World Chess Tour Champion title? What even is this? I mean, what even is this? I have no idea what this is. This is just beyond comical. It will be very different from the unusual combined. One second. It will be very different from the unusual combined chess tennis tournaments that already takes place every year in Baden-Baden, Germany, where the semifinals sees rapid chess interrupted every 6 minutes by 6 points of tennis. Wait, what? Wait, combined chess tennis tournament? What is this even? I'm really getting confused. I'm getting completely confused here. So don't really understand. But there's some chess tennis tournament. But anyway, let's keep going. It says, where the semifinals sees rapid chess interrupted every 6 minutes by 6 points of tennis, with the winner being the player who either wins the chess game or first who wins 18 points in tennis. Oh. Shares in CHSS jumped 21% to 4 pence on Wednesday morning, still down from a peak of 18 pence in August. So stock is up 21% on basically something that's fake. I mean, it's literally, this is a real article, I believe. This is a real article. I mean, this is a real article because they talk about the chief executive, Ilya Marazon, is quoted in this. It's not a troll article. It's not a troll article. The chief executive of it is mentioned. It's up 21% on basically announcing a new tour, which Magnus and I are playing. And of course, Magnus and I are not playing in this. I mean, I can't speak for Magnus, of course, but I'm not playing in this. I've never even heard of this. So this is crazy. This is crazy. So stock's up 21% on this news, which is just not true. Not true. Yeah, I mean, I'm shocked by this, and I would say, frankly, we have this is on proactive investors. My mods could put the link in chat. I mean, if this is actually like AI generated, we have bigger problems in this world. But they quote Ilya Marinzin, so I really don't think this is a troll article. And they talk about the stock price being up 20% on this news. So this is yeah, this is not good. This is not good at all to see this. Definitely disappointed. Hikaru suddenly gets a multi-million-dollar offer to participate. It's up 33%. Okay, let me see. I'm obviously not going to log on to Interactive to actually look directly at it. So I'll just Google it instead. Okay, let's Google it. World Chess PLC. Okay, I mean, I'm on the wrong scene, but okay, let's see. What is this? Okay. Is there a better way? It's up 36% today, you guys. It's up 36%. Do I have a scene for this? 1 second. Let me change. Okay, this will work. This will work. It's up 36.36% on this news. What's the market cap? Turnover. Okay, 745,000 shares. Wait a second. So that is 745,869 times times. Let's just use the current price. That would be more than 10%. That would be like 10% plus of the float, assuming a 30 million market cap. I don't actually see, is there a market cap listed? Instrument, okay, market cap is 22.83 million. So that's like 20%, it's like 15-20% of the float. Yeah, I mean, but this is crazy too. It had so basically if it's at 4, it was at 8, it's 4.5, it's at 18. So this is like, this is more than 4x. So it had a market cap of $100 million at some point in August. I think you guys can see this, right? Yeah, you can see this peak. I don't know if you can see my cursor hovering over the 18, but it literally had a market cap of $100 million. It had a market cap of $100 million on what revenue? Is there any revenue or not? I mean, I don't care about the trades. Does it say anything on revenue or expenses, or are there any filings here? Trade recap, story webcast. I don't see any. I don't see any. I don't see any. I don't see any data. I don't see anything here. Operating income was negative $4,153,000. So operating income. What was the revenue? No, this is on the London Stock Exchange. What was the revenue? Can someone tell me the revenue? What was the revenue? So it lost 4 million. Right below the graph. Turnover. Wait, turnover on the books. I thought that was just the amount of shares. I thought that was the amount of shares traded or something. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Revenue was 2.3 million. So they lost 1.8 million. So they're losing 1.8 million, and they have a market cap of 22, if that's correct, or it could be 30. I don't know. But anyway. Yeah, this is just crazy though. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy attaching names to an article like this when like none of us are playing. I mean, I'm not playing. It's just a reality. I'm not playing in this. I mean, I'm not playing in this. And they use my name, and I mean, I'm sure that Tarjay or somebody is going to probably ask Magnus about this, and Magnus is going to say the same thing. Am I going to assume no? Like, come on, be serious. But it's just it's really shocking to see this in this modern world with all the regulation and everything. It's shocking to see an article like this where, you know, I mean, it's just bizarre, Yeah. Crazy stuff. Can I DM Magnus? I don't have his personal info, but yeah, I'm shocked by this. I'm actually just shocked. I mean, they have quotes from the CEO who talks about it. Like, maybe it'll occur, maybe it will happen. But I mean, also, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say this too. I think that right now the state of online chess is such that weekly high stakes online tournaments are not going to happen. I don't think they're going to happen. I don't think they're going to happen. It's just wild stuff. So, it's wild stuff, and you know, of course, in other stuff, we know who the fair play officer is for World Chess. So, crazy stuff. Okay, next up, let's move. Second thing, what is this? What is this? What is this? Okay, what is this? Okay, let's go. What is this video? 1, 2, 3.
tonight is special. Sacrifice night, Halloween night.
This is a Halloween Gambit.
The brake pedal vanished with the night. If you don't want to get trampled to death, you better move aside. Halloween night. Push harder, stronger. Don't breathe, be terrifying. This dance can't stop, stop. Struggling is useless.
This is a good song.
So scared, can't even breathe, scared. I will come find you. I'm gonna get into your bed. It's struggle, it's your leg that's broken. With shaky legs, although beg for life. Night.
Take the rook, come back, win the
It's
queen.
not the end, not end.
Take the rook and come back and win the queen.
Now, nightmare that can't be woken up. Dance of fear, Halloween night. Wake up and breathe a sigh of relief, but the horror is not over. Even the last touch to protect you disappear.
I'm vibing, this is good.
Checkmate, night,
This is good
Halloween
stuff.
Gambit.
I'm liking it. That's good. That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. Big shout out to Chess Macta. That's good. I like it. That's the good stuff. The opening I think is okay. I don't think it's great, but actually, I know I've seen the position. I've seen the position after what was it? It was knight. No, but knight c6 is a blunder, right? Normally after d4 it goes knight g6, e5, knight g8. You don't play knight 6, d5, knight e5. So after you get e5, d6, it's very good for white. So like just to set it up on a board here very quickly, I'll change the scene so you guys can see what I'm saying. Like if I go to this scene, yeah, this is the right scene, right? Like if we go through it, the thing is, after takes d4, black is supposed to play knight g6, and after e5, you go knight g8. Because when you play knight c6, I think actually after d5, this already is not really much better for black after knight g8, d6. Yeah, in fact, it's still better, but it's not wonderful. Like king d8, bishop e3, and white's already winning. White's already winning. See, white's already winning here. So, it's like, I think the point is you're supposed to go knight g6, e5, knight g8 is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to play either this if you want to keep the material and be greedy, or you just play, I think it's a d5 here. If you, not d5, sorry, it's a bishop b4 here if you just want to play simple chess. So anyway, all right, just want to point that out. Next up, what do we have? Are you saying that Halloween Gambit is dubious? It's a little bit dubious if they play knight g8. I think bishop c4, d5 is the correct line if I remember correctly. If you go f4, d5, the funny thing is I've actually played this before. I've actually played this. So my lips are moving. Okay, I don't know what you're saying. But anyway, this one I think is just winning because black can blockade the f5 square with the knight on e7 and the bishop on f5. So this one is known not to be great, but let's move on. What's up next? Next up we have